Hey, Kakosi, this is Kitty Rozanowski with Macedonian Athletics Sports Academy. Today we're going to discuss the lanes for the NXL Las Vegas Open layout. As we can see, this back row is pretty nice. You get a beefy cane here in the back center, and it's accompanied by the temples, these Aztecs, and a medium Dorito. You got a few nice lanes here on the snake side, so we're going to have a pretty solid back row. However, these pillars in the middle diminish some of the strength from it. So let's go over these lanes and how to do them. Your main lane is over the pillar right here into the zone before the god. It's great especially if you're wanting to hit the corner runner through this lane. But if they Superman dive into this god, it's going to be harder to hit them. Your shot will be slightly too high, so you have to take an extra step out into the open in order to shoot a little lower to hit them. The second lane is here into the snake corner. The third lane's coming into this Aztec and shooting back here in the open where people will be for the first two lanes. Let's also note, since you're going to be on the open shooting these lanes, you can come up into this can and shoot them, or you can go and dip into this Aztec as you're shooting them, or you can just wait till afterwards and stay in the open and then dip into them later. Now, you're going to want to go either to the can or to this Aztec, and you're not want to go back to the back center because the pins in the middle block pretty much all your shots from the back center. So you're going to want to either go into the Aztec or to the can. Unless you're going to want to play aggressive up the center, it's recommended to go into the Aztec. Now, laning into the Dorito side will be more of a challenge. They only got a couple lanes here, and it's the one before the small Dorito and one before the big Dorito. And I wouldn't even lane for the small Dorito in that corner. I would welcome anyone on the other team to go get into that small Dorito because it's too easy just to trap them in there. So if anyone wants to go to that small Dorito, I say let them. Don't even shoot them. They're just throwing their body away, wasting it in that small Dorito. You can shoot over the W straight back into these zones here. And there's also a nice little small cross shot over the W into the Dorito. The key to staying alive in the breakout is going to be staying low and Superman diving into all of your bunkers. The pillars force paint up higher, and how that dynamic works is when you land that high over the middle, the paint comes down right around your chest to your midsection, all the way across that back line. So stay low on your runs, and make sure you Superman dive in all your bunkers to stay below the paint. One more thing I'd like to mention to you guys, don't be afraid to sit in the open in order to shoot a solid lane. Alright, you can get away with staying in the open for quite a while on this layout. I would say at most though, just go through your hopper and at least 2 pods, and then at that point I'd start to be looking for a bunker to get into in order to be safe. But you're given that amount of time on this layout for that because of the big W in the center and all of these pillars. Of course, just be watchful for incoming paint, and also be cautious of where your teammates are saying the other team is. If you realize they're getting up the field pretty fast on the opposite side where you're not looking, then you need to start making your way to a bunker in order not to get shot. Because really, you're pretty much protected in the open until they get down the field. Or unless they shoot, a lot of miracle blind shots over top the pillars at you. But again, we're going to be looking for that because we're going to be shooting right back at them. So you're good to be sitting in the open for a while if you're able to do it. Don't be afraid on this layout. If anything, this is the layout you're going to definitely want to be doing it on. Alright, but you want to dial in your lanes. And you're going to want to risk staying in the open for a little bit and able to gain an advantage by hopefully getting a kill at the break. And other teams are going to do this as well. So make sure to scout other teams and see where they're standing guys and where they're laning in order to, send 1 or 2 of your guys to come out and shoot back at them to hopefully catch them in the open and get easy kills yourself. Hopefully that all makes a little bit of sense for you guys, but that's basically going to do it for the lanes on this layout. Give them a shot and have a great day, guys.